Amit, let's talk about this now. You are a DJ. Can you tell the viewers before we even get into the unemployment scene what you are as a DJ, what kind of music you DJ,
Yeah.
how you even got into the scene in general?
Okay, so I'm a DJ producer. I produce tracks also, records and do remixes, edits. I've been doing this pro for 6 years now. I went to college just like everybody else. Went to college, didn't work out for me. I did culinary actually at Lynn, and then went into the workforce. Worked at AutoZone. I actually was a general manager for them, salary job. It was a good thing, and I always had the passion for music, And Brandon, the same guy that we cracked the site together with, we've been doing music together since day one, actually, for the last 6 years. Our DJ careers like basically started together, and I actually got lucky. I wasn't even like known yet. I mean, people knew me. I wasn't like a good DJ, but I think it was October or September of 2015. I made my first break when I opened for Ray Sherman. So I opened for Ray Sherman. I got to work with Jim Jones. I worked with Tory Lane.
Wow.
Yeah, so I got to work with a bunch of like big artists, hang
Yeah.
out with them, get their knowledge and stuff like that. So that's really like where my career was based, and I've just been working at it, pushing at it. I played Rocks. I mean, I played every club in West Palm Beach. If you're familiar with West Palm Beach, then you know Roxy's Rooftop, the Loft, Banco Cantina, Camelot, them all. So I've literally like that's my home. I'm literally there. Like that was my life before all of this. I was there like every day. Like it'll be like this club this day there, or even just to hang out with friends and network.
Right.
So that's basically like the basics behind it. We were like superhero DJs. We consider ourselves in West Palm Beach. I think all the DJs in West Palm Beach are superhero DJs. It's just the way that we network and we work.
Amit, when did you want to get involved in this crisis and trying to help people fix it? Because
I
obviously
know.
the government
Okay,
wasn't
so
doing it.
actually, so let me backtrack a little bit. We know the site was built somewhere around 2000, let's say 2009, 2010, right? Which was also a $77 million project.
Yep.
If you look at the site itself, what I mean. It's my 3-year-old can make that site. Like, so
Well,
so
Amit, I was told, and I know you're a computer guy too, and you know how to work the site because you studied it too.
yeah.
I was told that that computer, that Cobalt, the way they wrote it, that's like from the 1950s. Is that true?
Um, not a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, not too much like that. I mean, like if 1950s is a little bit, like pushing it, I would say, but not like
Well,
yeah, maybe
it's
more like
old, yeah.
it's more of like an 80s, 90s base system. You know what I mean? It's a basic system. Like
Yeah.
first, it started here. So I was on unemployment myself on this system previously, probably about the time around I think like around 2013, 2014, around that time I was on unemployment before, so I knew the system already. I already had a login. By the time I was ready to apply, I already had a login. I knew the system. I knew how it worked. I knew the basics. In March, when the pandemic hit, my girlfriend, on March 20th, I think it was March 17th, everybody really without a work, but March 20th was her last day at work. She got laid off on her birthday.
Jeez.
It was her birthday, and I was like, like, hey, let's try applying for unemployment for you. Applied for her, got through in 4 days, no problem. $600 a week started coming in from
Wow.
March 29th. She had no issues up until today. Like from the day one, like she had it from day one. From her
Wow.
effective day, I think it's March 23rd, if
Wow.
I'm to be exact. Like it was right away. It was really fast. I was like, well, there you go. Let me apply myself. This will help. I mean, I'm unemployed, so I was like, okay, sit there, apply, da da da. I have my own company. I have an LLC. I'm 1099. Like, so I put it all in there, and it was pending for the longest, 2 months. I want to say it was pending for a good 2 months before I actually got a turnaround on it. Before anything happened. So I actually was in Tennessee in May. The first week of May when I first figured out the site. When I was, I had time to sit down and like really look at it and be like, okay, let's see what's wrong, what I can do. That's when I figured out that it was actually a computer-based system that was actually pushing you ineligible or pending or eligible. it was from that moment I realized, okay, like there was no person on the other side of a computer actually sitting there like clicking away on a keyboard telling you like, hey, I'm denying you today. So I took that information and made a video, explaining to people about PUA. That's what the first thing I got into. I read about it first. I studied it. I filled out the PUA twice. Actually, the first time I actually filled the PUA, it was ineligible right away. The second time I filled it out, which gave me the option to fill it out right away, eligible. So I've seen those happen before. So that's like I said. That's where I built the video first from. I made the video, posted it online to share the awareness of it. And as we kept going, it's just people like you and anyone and Matt and people in general are sharing the information that's helping us, stay relevant and helping us figure out new things. Man, I mean, like, God, I don't even have it right now. Oh yeah, here we go. Like, it's so hard right now. Like, when I hit the news, it was about a week after I got to Tennessee. About the end, last week of March is when we hit the news. My number got out, and that's when my personal number, and this is literally like I have the whole state of Florida's phone number, and this thing literally like it didn't stop. And we tried and tried and tried, and I mean we did help a good thousands. I mean by now we helped thousands of people.
So how have you managed all these people? Because you have your own family. You also have your own jobs. You have, friends and other people that need their own help. And then you have thousands of people contacting you to help them with their issues. How have you handled all that?
Well, I'll first start with I'm probably gonna owe my girlfriend a ring. But it was tough. She respects it. That's the thing I love about her. She respects it. Yeah. She literally like supports me in everything I do. And this was something, like if I want to do it, she will support me in it. And I'm not working right now completely. Like I'm not in work at all.
Well, you really are working. You're not getting paid for it, but you're working for people that are citizens of the state of Florida and helping them hopefully get through the system and get some money that they desperately need now. And you're doing a way better job than a lot of, 90% of the elected officials in the state.
It's literally Monday through Friday. This is what we do every day. Like the minute 8 o'clock hits on Monday, they start calling. They start ringing. We start replying. We start sending out our private Zoom calls for people to log into on Tuesday and Thursdays. Now at 5 p.m., by the way, for everybody to log into so we can help everybody at once. And that has been really good because you can privately message me your information just between me and you can have 100 people in the room. And I can still, I can show them the screen and we can and people will just catch on and be like, okay, well, wow, that's the problem I had. Hey, I'll just log out. I'm good now. Here we go. I fixed it. Bling. So it helped a lot. So the Zoom call we've been transitioning into, I'm trying to make that awareness. Maybe we can share that link and stuff here and get that going. So now, yes, Monday through Friday with family. I'm running I want to say a barn here, like animals. I don't know. So my house it's constantly crazy right now. My girlfriend, we have our stepdaughter. I have a stepdaughter. My 16-year-old brother has been helping me with this project too. He does all the props and the video work for us, and they really respect it, man. Like when I'm out here, I'm actually, I had to turn my living room into a streaming studio just because of this too. And when I'm out here and I'm working, they don't bother me. They don't, they don't try to. They keep quiet as much as they can, except for that little one. And they respect it, man. They share my stuff, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's different. I've never had this much support from family before. I would say this is also a lot of the people that we help became our friends and family too. Yeah. We kept in contact with every single person. Every single one. Even if we can't write them back, they know we're busy and they'll see it on a video and we'll shout them out and stuff. And they've been supportive themselves. It's the people that really helped us help the other people. Just sharing the videos and all that stuff just definitely helped. I always say just hitting that share button has saved someone's life. Yeah. That's the way I looked at it. So I started spreading the word that way, and You know, it's a hub. It's a hub of information now.
Amit, what is the most common issue that you've dealt with throughout these many months of people, fighting for their money that they were entitled to?
Okay. Again, the biggest one, the identity issue. People being
Really?
locked in their account for a long time, taking months and months to unlock the account.
Wow.
So that's one of the biggest ones.
Are you gonna keep doing this? Is there gonna be a time where you
Yeah,
just
I turned it into the Zoom call.
yeah.
Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. I post the code every week. I'm trying to make it more aware because everybody that gets in that Zoom call, you'll leave happy. I guarantee you that. You'll leave happy.
Now, how
You'll
do
leave
you
with
get to
something.
everybody's question? Do they submit questions ahead of time or do
So
they?
everybody's in a queue, right?
Yeah.
So I set up my Zoom call to tell me who's for like in order, who logs in. And I go down the line, so I'll see Ashley. Hey Ashley, how are you today? Like go ahead and take your mic off, and she'll open her mic and her screen, and I'll be able to pull up the screen for her, and then I can have private messages with that individual person who I'm talking to while everybody else is watching, just between me and her. So when it's time for Ashley to send me like her claim ID and PIN to log in her account and show everybody I can, at the same time, I'm also able to block out personal information so people can't see it.
Right.
So people won't be able to see our address, and you know what I mean? So the way I develop is, so it's a system to use examples without giving out personal information. Get it?
Okay, so let me ask you this now. How long do these calls last? Because if you're talking about thousands of people that, they
Um,
could have tons and tons of questions.
the
I mean, this,
most
go ahead.
most I'll get is up to 3 hours.
Wow,
What we
that's
would do
incredible.
is, a lot of people will actually log out just because, like I said, they got the answer they needed
Okay.
just by me helping somebody else. Or they were following along and doing it at their spot, as I do it. I'll do applications live and show people. And that's just basic of it. It's that, it's easy. And if I can't get to you, if we get down to run out of time and the site closes or runs into problems, I tell them like, hey, I'll schedule a time here. You guys log back in at this time for this group, and I'll fix up you guys. And then like off the record.
So, because I know on Zoom when it's so many people, you got to pay extra. So, are you paying extra for Zoom then?
Yeah, I'm paying for it. I think it's
Wow.
like $15 a month though. Or,
Still, that's your own
yeah,
money. Yeah.
I had to pay for something, I add on for something, but yeah, I paid for it. I guess we can take. So I'll wrap up the unemployment for you real quick, so I can give you a little bit more for people. So this here, let me give you a little breakdown. So, $600 we know it ended, right? We're looking to see if it's going back into 200. Hope possibly this week we're going to lower to 200. There's a possibility it can stay 600. Let's see. So I'll give you that information to keep you guys happy for now. The back pay right now, you can still do it. You can still call. They'll grandfather to 600 as long as you applied before July 1st. As long as you apply before July 1st, you should be able to grandfather back into your back pay. And Rob, I don't know if you've seen the video I shared about getting someone on the phone that continuously works on my YouTube channel. So I show a video of how to get someone on the phone, do the back pay. Another thing I want to say is if you have to backdate your claims, use the 29th. Don't go back to March 9th when you're out of work. Don't go to April 5th when you're out of work. Use March 29th. You're going to call them and tell them, hey, I need a claims department level 2 person. I need you to backdate my claim to March 29th, and that is it. They will do it right away. I guarantee you 2 things will happen. It'll fix a lot of your issues that you've been having this whole time. It's weird. And you would get all your back pay automatically. It works. That's where I'm at with everybody right now. If you still need to fix your applications, my YouTube channel is available at Soulful DJs for the community. I'll be sharing that with Rob. And I have on there how to apply from the beginning and properly apply. You need to remember, like when people are going and applying now, the system is already glitched to where it's gonna make you ineligible pending. You're gonna have to properly fill it out and make sure you don't miss certain areas. There's actually hidden areas on the application you have to fix that would push you through right away. I'm talking about you apply today, we'll have you approved tomorrow.
Mitt, so you did tell me you guys are producing, since you guys are DJs, obviously, are producing a song about the whole crazy unemployment situation. Can you elaborate with the listeners
Yeah.
a little bit on that?
So, real quick, a month ago, I was on hold on unemployment for 4 hours, and everybody's been on hold on unemployment. You hear that stupid music in the background, and then you hear, lady, the Connect system is this that our application, So I was like, I have a whole recording studio. That's what we do. So I plugged in my phone, grabbed the phone, plugged in the cable, just like this actually. There you go. Boom. Plug it into my rig. Record it into Ableton. We drew up some drums, some 808s, just for fun. We're just making fun of it. Just for us. A week later, we got one of our friends to kind of rap on it and make just jokes. And everything he was rapping about was everything that was going on right now. Like everything you guys are going through. Even Bo Guyot, the man who walked Tallahassee. So it just turned into like something to put out, like a hit song. And it's actually like I will say it's an unemployment diss track, but it's funny, it's just for you guys to laugh during this time kind of thing. And the music video will be out. It's actually gonna hopefully the song will be released hopefully by I want to say by latest next Friday, early next Monday. Music video also should be done this week.
So where can people hear all that?
Everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, like you name it, Amazon. We're gonna be having radio push play on it, so you guys will know. You guys will give it. I'll give it about a week and a half, and you guys will know. Yeah.
It should definitely be playing on radio stations all over the state. That's for damn sure.
We spent a whole month just getting it right. We just finished mastering it, getting it all together. I had to open a record label last night actually just to get this done.
So, and then lastly, and Amit, and I again thank you for so much for what you're doing for people all over the state. I think it's extremely important. Like I said, you're doing it because the people that are in political office aren't doing anything right now. With that, can you tell people where they can find more about you if they do have an issue that maybe you can help correct, how they can get in contact with you?
Definitely. Okay, first way, 561-318-9912. That's our hotline number. So even if you reply back, just always send us a text with your name and issue, and as soon as we can, we'll get back to you, or even we'll forward you to our Zoom. A lot of ways that people get in touch with me is Facebook through my Nightly page. I have that also, just Nightly, KNIGHTLE. I mean, why? Oh wow, I forgot to spell it. You know what I mean? You guys know it. And then my Instagram too. I've been helping people there, like through Instagram, but the real Nightly. That's it.
Right.
So and on the YouTube, the most important thing I need to spread is the YouTube page. It is SoFlo, SOFLO DJs, spelled out DJAYS. SoFlo DJs for the community. That's the page, and there you will find my tutorials and information on employment that will help you guys, apply. And your PU, I have a PUA video, I have a PU Sing Link video, I have a back pay video. I'll be posting more videos, and of course, our music video will be shared there.